From the break, as G2 Esports once again towers over Rogue in the regular split. Jankos, a dominating performance from you and G2, and I gotta ask, where were you guys in the last 2 weeks?
I mean, we were there, of course, but we were in a slump, and I'm really happy that we are out of it now.
In the last broadcast interview that you did, despite winning your match, you weren't actually that happy with your performance. How are you feeling about your performance against Rogue today?
Yeah, I mean, I think today we overall played a good game, right? I think we made few mistakes on the map, and I think individually we also played quite well. So I'm happy with my performance, but also everyone's performance in this game.
In an interview with Caps that I did yesterday on the broadcast, he talked about G2 taking a while in order to find the picks that they want in the current meta. Do you also believe that this was one of the things that G2 was going through during the slump that you're kind of describing at the moment?
Yes, I do think that our Baldy guy is right. And I think that basically we had to relearn or restudy how do we draft around priority picks or what we consider priority picks. And I think that this week we prepared for both teams quite well, Astralis and Rogue. And well, it paid off, right? Next week we will face Vitality and Fnatic, which last time against them we had like a absolute 0-2 week, like super stomp both games. So I'm also looking forward to next week.
Do you think G2 having such a good track record against Rogue almost gives G2 the mental edge, or maybe vice versa?
I think it used to be this way. I used to think Rogue is not a very good team for like last year, the whole year at least, and they proved me wrong really, really hard in playoffs in Spring Split 2021, where they 3-1 us. So right now I respect them way, way harder, and of course they are one of the best European teams along MadLions. So every time we play against them, we try to prepare as well as we can. And maybe it's different. It's going to be different in BO5 because, like you mentioned, regular season we always win. But I mean, I'm just happy that we can pick up wins on the board because we really need them right now.
So it is good for G2 that you have beaten Rogue, which was like the first place team in the LEC. But if I may ask, where would you realistically place G2 purely based on form in the LEC standings?
Well, I mean, I think I would probably place Rogue and Fnatic above us, actually. I think Fnatic is playing quite well, and it seems like the roster changes did feed them a lot. And for Misfits and MadLions, I think MadLions has a lot of good games, but they run it down often for no reason. Like they have the game in their bag, but then they decide to like run it. Like maybe a person or 2 people, 3 people, doesn't matter, right? The whole team. They just like overstep, then they throw the game, and then they have to win it again. So I think MadLions will be way better in playoffs when they actually stop venting. And for Misfits, I feel like we should have won against them. And they were actually not doing anything in the game against us, and maybe it was the draft difference. So next time we face them, hopefully we can get our win.
So you talked about G2 feeling more comfortable with the drafts today, and also a few G2 players have gone on interviews to say, hey, okay, we are still adjusting to maybe new coaching staff and the possible influence they're bringing. If this final form that G2 is looking for is 100%, which percentage was current G2 that we saw on stage today?
I think this question is hard to answer. I would hope that this was like a bad G2 and we are going to see even better G2, right? But maybe it's just... maybe it will be a lie. So I want to say that maybe this G2 would be maybe like 60%, maybe something like that. So, I mean, I think we had a pretty good game today. And I think we still have a long way to go to be able to contest really good teams in playoffs. And of course, we still want to make it to playoffs considering our last 2 weeks. So yeah, we have to keep our head high and keep learning and win games.
And we will certainly keep an eye on your future track record. Lovely to talk to you. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.